Kenyans are happy with BBC for revealing and exposing the culprits responsible for the murders that took place in Parliament on the June 25th, 2024 during the Gen Z protests. We remember this day. It has remained in the minds of Kenyans. It is unforgettable, and we all recall that there was absolutely no accountability taken for these lives, no recognition offered by those in government for the lives lost, and absolutely no investigations. Simply nothing was done up until the Blood Parliament, that is the documentary recently released by BBC. The moment they released the teaser, Kenyans were on tours, and today the goal in mind was to watch this documentary. Now in this video we'll be looking at some of the reactions from Kenyans, what Kenyans have to say about the documentary, to BBC for doing the documentary, and the reactions so far. What do Kenyans have to say about our government, about Ruto, about that day? And also we'll be looking at some of the things that were revealed by BBC in this documentary and what has been going on afterwards. So stick around.
Now we've got the gunshot. We can get the shooter.
The name John Kaboy stands out. If you've watched the documentary, you know exactly what I'm talking about. This is the man. This is the officer who is reportedly an officer at Central Police Station, Nairobi. Now, he's the one who was giving instructions to the fellow law enforcement officers, asking them to take the lives of innocent Kenyans.
You could see he's clearly aiming. So meaning he was aiming to kill as a message to them.
The Blood Parliament dives into specifically 3 young lives that were lost on this day: David Chege, Erickson, and Eric Chieni. After months of investigation and scrutinizing through thousands of photos and videos from that day, the BBC Eye was able to take us through how these young men lost their lives and who were responsible. Alongside John Kaboy, 2 other individuals were identified. One, a police officer, however, he had a mask on, and the other, a KDF soldier. What BBC has simply done is expose the truth, reveal the truth, and vindicate Kenyans. You know, finally, somebody pointing fingers to the very right people, somebody having worked to ensure that at least the lives lost weren't in vain, and that those who were the culprits have been revealed and exposed for the whole world to see. So in as much as the documentary was sad to watch, I've seen so many comments of Kenyans saying that the documentary brought tears to their eyes. I experienced the same, and it all brings back the memories of that day. But it's amazing to see that at least the truth can be out without any fear and for the whole world to see. So let's look at some of the comments from Kenyans online and what Kenyans have been saying about these in response to what has been revealed. So let's dive into the comment section commentary. As someone personally affected by these events, having lost my cousin Eric Chieni, I find this documentary both painful and necessary. It offers a sense of closure while acknowledging the deep heart we still carry. I sincerely thank BBC for this powerful and courageous work. I am happy BBC couldn't be bribed. No Kenyan media can air this one. Thank you, BBC. Labeling young people as organized criminals and killing them for opposing punitive policies is outrageous. BBC released a documentary without interviewing MPs as the victims. Local media interviewed Ishungwa. BBC is goated. Thanks for this masterpiece. Thank you, BBC. You have done what our Kenyan media failed. As a young Kenyan who was there, we will never forget. Thank you, BBC. This is justice to us. Watching this brought tears to my eyes. My heart still hurts. I was there and almost died. Thank you, BBC, for this awesome piece. We can see how the documentary has got to the hearts of Kenyans, giving Kenyans justice, vindication, closure. Have you watched the documentary? What can you say about it? What can you say to BBC? What does it make you feel? Comment down below, and thank you for being here on BNN and being with me in this video. Thank you for being a subscriber, and if you haven't subscribed, kindly do so, and always keep it here for more updates, more conversations, more information, more tea, and we'll catch up in the next video.